Yo, what's up, guys? It's Andrew from travelingguitars.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play guitar chords on the piano. It's really quite simple. As I already said in one of my articles or in one of my videos about whether you can use guitar chords for piano, I mean, you can. Chords are created using the same foundational music theory principles, which means that it's really easy to just transfer them from one instrument to the other. And it's not too complicated, really. So what you want to do is you just want to figure out the notes of the chord right away, right? So you here's the G major that I played on the guitar. This is the open G major chord that, a lot of people, when people are first starting out, like, this is one of the main ones that you use, right? It's one of the main ones. It's just a simple triad played at two different octaves. So you have G, B, and D. You have the G on this string, and then B on this string, and then a C on this string. And that's really all you do. That's what it looks like. And you're playing the notes twice, right? Like, you're playing the G, B, D, and then G, B, and G again. The G and the B are the ones that are repeated, So to play those on the piano, it's really just as simple as, jot down the notes of the chord that you're using on the guitar, Figure out the notes of the guitar chord, and then figure out the notes on the piano. The amazing thing about the piano, undoubtedly, is the fact that the keys just repeat themselves all up and down the instrument, all the way up until the end and from the beginning. So you have your white keys, the C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Those are the keys there. And then the black notes are C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. And they just continue in that fashion. Now, of course, they're also called flats. So, that's called an enharmonic. En harmonic, which just means that the note is the same in pitch, but it just can have a different name depending on the key you're in, and so on and so forth. So a C sharp is the same as D flat, D sharp is the same as E flat, and F sharp is the same as G flat, A flat is the same as G sharp, and B flat is the same as A sharp. So so you have C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and then you have, on the white keys, you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So once you memorize those notes, I mean, it's really just as simple as taking the notes from the guitar after you jot them down on a piece of paper, and then you just transfer them over to the instrument. That's all you do. It doesn't need to be more complicated than that. However, there's going to be some cases where, if you play a G sharp. Let's say you played a C in conjunction with the C sharp. Well, that's a minor second. So that could color the chord in a way that shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? So, like, if you have a D major 7, for instance, and you're throwing in like a minor second in there, it's gonna sound weird. So you want to make sure that you don't have these, like, when you go to transfer them over to the other instrument, you don't want to create intervals that didn't exist in the guitar chord. So let's use a more advanced chord. You got the D major 7 sharp 11. So that consists of the following notes: D, F sharp, A, G sharp, and C sharp. Now, on the guitar, you don't have to necessarily play the A. It's not necessary to play the A. In fact, the one that I know how to play, there's no A in it at all. So you have, I'm going to put this down as much as possible. Hopefully you can see. You have this note. This is D. This is D. F sharp. G sharp. C sharp. Sounds, I don't know, I really dig it, actually. I really like that chord. So there's no A in there. Now, you could figure out an alternative voicing that does include the A, but it's not 100% necessary. You don't have to put it in there, but you could. So on the piano, it looks like this. You got your D, and then your F sharp, your G sharp, your C sharp, your F sharp, and your G sharp. And obviously it has the same notes as the guitar. They're just played, repetitively, or you can just play it with one hand if you wanted. It's really up to you. Moving on from that, I also included the D major 7 sharp 11 chord, including the A. So that's the A note right here. And I'm actually gonna let's actually play it on let's play it on GarageBand's musical typing, just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about here. What else should I be saying here? I also, in this article on travelingguitars.com, I kind of discussed the music theory behind why this is so why it's so easily transferable. Like, it's really music theory. It applies to all instruments equally. The main difference between the instruments is just how the notes are mapped out on each individual instrument. Anyway, so let's open this piano right now and let's play these. I'm gonna use a better piano, though. The stock piano isn't the greatest. Where's the forefront piano? There. So, you have your so let's play it. So let's play the D major 7 sharp 11. So you got your D note right here, right? D major 7. So you got D, F sharp, and then D, F sharp, G sharp. You could throw in the A, and then you could play I guess it won't actually let me play all those notes in conjunction with each other for whatever reason. But anyway, you kind of get the idea. You know what? I'm actually going to pull out the actual keyboard. Let's pull that actual keyboard out right now, and then see, there we go. Let's play that again. So you have your D, F sharp, G sharp, A, C sharp, and then F sharp again if we wanted. Let's just throw in the G sharp for added measure. Anyway, yeah, so as I said, you just kind of map the chords out. You just kind of figure out the notes, and then you just play them on the piano. I'm going to mess around with that a bit more. Anyway, so yeah, that's really all you have to do, man. You just got to take the notes, write them down on a piece of paper if you really have to, and then you just play them on the instrument. So yeah, I mean, really, that's all for this video. I guess I'll say goodbye to you today, and see you in the next one. All right, peace.